Welcome back, everybody, to Stonk Investor. Before we continue, just remember I am not a financial advisor and this is for entertainment purposes only. Uh, what I'm going to share today is three stocks that I think that the market's not watching, that are undervalued. And with these times right now, I think they're going to benefit with the market. Because what I'm seeing out there in the market right now, basically, you got Gary V. You have Gary V with money on the side. You have I was watching Dumb Money Live today, and then Chris he I think he said 7 million he took out for personal investments. And I'm seeing like even like me, I'm doing some investments, outside the stock market, and basically right now I'm kind of holding. I think the market is gonna go down with all the, because I've been watching on the news like CNBC, they're all negative right now. Even Meet Kevin, he sold out to clear up his margin, and I was watching Jeremy, financial education. He was a little bit bearish. He's trying to pile up money because he feels the market's gonna crash. So basically, I'm getting the YouTube, most of the bigger creators, and I'm getting from the traditional media, which is a CNBC, CNN, Fox, they're kind of going negative. So then I'm seeing, from anyone from Bill Gates selling out, and from Warren Buffett, stacking up all that money on the side. So I think these stocks should benefit big time with all this situation that's going on in the market. So the first one I'm gonna start off with is Bank of Ozark, ticker OZK. I was listening to the earning calls right now, and I saw, and I think it's very, very, very undervalued. Because I went to StockTwits, I looked it up. Only 946 people are following this, and it has a dividend. You can make money while you sleep. And in the earnings call, I saw a lot of things. They might do an MMA, which is a buyback for the stock. I think that's positive. And they're getting into smaller loans. I think it was 60%. They're getting into smaller loans, so they're breaking into that. And they're actually looking for an acquisition, buy another bank. They're looking into that. If the opportunity goes up, that's what they're saying. They're gonna buy. So that's huge. And I was looking up here in Robinhood. So in this year it's gone up 105%. And that's not with all the StockTwits, the Reddit, the YouTube, community, talking about this, because I haven't seen it at all. So I think it's undervalued. It's at a PE ratio of 12.44. So, and it has a dividend yield of 2.66. So I think it's a very good, because with all these businesses, with the situation we're going through right now, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity to purchase, good businesses, for pennies on the dollar. A lot of people, a lot of people are getting ready, for that opportunity to buy businesses. So this company, this bank has the money to purchase it. So I'm kind of bullish on this company. Okay, jumping into my second pick, Prospect Capital. And then it has a dividend yield. This one's really high. It's at 8.9. And a PE ratio of 6.83, with the dividend yield almost at 9. So I just invested it like about a couple of days ago. Because I was up on it 80%. And I was like, man, a lot of people are not picking up on this, and I just invested at it more. So So yeah, and I think it's undervalued. I think it's a good investment. you know, but yeah, so I'm looking, and it's the thing I like about this one, it's BDC. You know, it invests in other companies, so it invests in small and middle companies. So you know, with that, there's going to be a lot of opportunities. You know, like small companies and middle companies. You know, those are going to be the hardest hit. So these with this company, it's going to have a lot of opportunity to, you know, to invest in, you know, on good companies. So you know that's, and up to date, it's has paid back $3.3 billion in dividends, and it started in 2004. So it has 16 years of paying dividends. So you know that's, you have a little bit of security there. You know, and another one, this one's probably well known. You know, and I'll tell you. Berk. Uh, I'm personally invested in this one too. You know, it's a BRK B, Berkshire Hathaway. You know, Warren Buffett. You know, very known in the community. You know, the GOAT. You know, so the PE ratio, that's at 15.3. So you know, why do I think Warren Buffett's in such a good position? He's got all that money stacked. He's very knowledgeable. He knows how to look for good value companies. So you know, with all these companies, most of them are gonna having trouble. You know, Warren Buffett's in that position to buy them out completely. You know, and there's gonna be a lot of opportunities out there. You know, once if the stock market crashes or anything, you know, it's gonna hurt all those. You've been seeing all the SPACs being hurt. You've been seeing all these new startups that came out. You know, that IPO. You know, they've been hitting bad, from Virgin Galactic. You know, I've been hit. You know, on several. You know, investments I've made. You know, from the. You know, with the suits, you know, shorting these stocks, you know, from Rocket, you know, from Mark Invest, you know, from Open, from Tattooed Chef, from NGA, FCell, and all these companies, they've been getting hit from Clover. All these companies have with Swift Technologies, you know, they've been hit lately. So, you know, because I'm invested in a lot of Chamath stocks. So, you know, and if these companies can't get funding or anything, you know, these people that have that money, you know, could come in and swoop them up for pennies on the dollars. You know, and a lot of people are getting ready. So, and that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm getting prepared. You know, I'm long in a lot of these companies like Tattooed Chef. You know, a lot of these companies like this. But I also, you know, for if the stock market gets bearish, you know, I'm gonna dive in more, and I can see, you know, on PSE, Prospect Capital, it only has 8,000 people watching it. You know, on Ozark Bank, you know, only 946 on StockTwits. People are following it. So, you know, these are not well-known stocks, you know, and that's what I'm focusing on, you know, and I just wanted to share it, you know, and like always, like, subscribe. Until next time.